Hi, Maz. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
And thank you for participating in this one.
Definitely.
So,
definitely.
Maz, won't you just start by introducing yourself?
Absolutely. So my name is Maz. Actually, my name is Maziar. People call me Maz. I am born and raised in Sweden. I'm here because I got listed on Forbes 30 under 30. I consider myself a serial entrepreneur. I have 3 different companies that I'm active in. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here and meet a lot of ambitious people like yourself. And first time in Israel as well.
Yeah.
So.
And you're Swedish, right?
Yeah, I'm Swedish. My background is I'm born and raised in Sweden. My parents are originally from Iran, so that's why my hair color is a little bit darker than the typical Viking. But,
Awesome.
But I consider myself a Swede, definitely.
Let's dive deep into it, man. What was your first job?
My first job was actually that I think first job was dishwasher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I was 12 years old or 13 years old. I really wanted the job. I didn't have it financially good in my family, so I was just going and knocking doors on different kind of companies and restaurants, and asking for anything. Like, I wanted to serve coffee. I wanted to, I could make the dishes. I could clean for you, anything. And it was I think a Swedish restaurant called Taco Bar or something that gave me some kind of dishwashing job.
Yeah.
But it was not how the entrepreneurial journey started, but it was at least the first kind of job that I had.
It's also very nice to hear, like, everybody from the Forbes list always start like at some different points. You started as a dishwasher. I started assembling. So in a warehouse, I sent the packaging out.
That's cool. I mean, that's the thing. You need to start from somewhere, right? And you need to start doing the hard work and the dirty work in order to grow yourself and grow as a person. So that's awesome.
But you just told me about your journey, about the homeless part. Can you take us back to where the journey started?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm doing, as I told you, I'm doing my own YouTube channel here, and I'm doing a little bit of vlogging there. And the main idea is to share how I went from homeless to Forbes. Because my main mission right now is to inspire people, inspire young people. When I was very young, when I was 15, as I already mentioned, that my family didn't have it that well financially. So due to different family situation, I ended up being homeless and lived in different kind of foster cares and these kind of stuff. And basically from there, I try to focus always on my next move and build myself up, both mentally, but also on a professional and career way of getting myself up. So I would say, when I was 15, both homeless, but also the first entrepreneurial journey, the first entrepreneurial project started then.
Awesome, man. Fantastic. So let's dive into like the more business-minded of you.
Yeah,
what
sure.
does it take to do and run a well-driven business, in your opinion?
Well, a well-driven business, in my opinion, is a good team.
Yeah.
It's not about a one-man show. It's, of course, you need to be an entrepreneur to start something, and you might be the spark of an idea or of a company, but in the end of the day, it's always your team and the people around you that grow it with you. So I would say that is one of the main things to run a successful business, is to rely on people that can, add competences better than you can add yourself.
Yeah.
So having a team that is very, very different from what you are.
All right, and who's your biggest inspiration, like a company or an entrepreneur or something? Do you have anything you looked up for?
I definitely have. I have definitely different kind of entrepreneurs that I look up to. Now this one is going to be a super cliche, but it's definitely Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if it can get more cliche than that, but I had previously I had different Swedish entrepreneurs and Nordic entrepreneurs as big role models.
Yeah.
And these guys are both business partners and very close friends of mine today. So when I reached those kind of milestones, I needed to level up a bit, and that's when I started to look at the cliche ones, being Elon Musk and the other guys.
Awesome. So if you could go back and give younger self a very good advice, what would it be?
Oh, it would be, don't be afraid to fail. Fail as much as you can. Failure is good. Every single thing happens for a reason. Even my homelessness happened for a reason. You would never see it there and then, but after a while, when you reflect back, you see, oh, now I really understand why that happened. So my advice is, if something goes bad, it is happening for a reason. You can't see it right now, but in a couple of years or months or days, you will realize why that happened and what you learned from that.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Good advice. So when did you feel like you made it?
Well, I still don't feel like I made it. I mean, I would say like this. I will feel that I made it when I have affected somewhere around 100,000 of people and inspired them to keep going and keep continuing with their journey and having patience and believing in the process. That will be when I feel like, wow, I achieved what I wanted to achieve. But so far, I don't feel like I've made it. Absolutely not. I've just started.
Yeah, perfect. So let's go to two questions left. What is your biggest regret?
My biggest regret. This one is actually a hard one, but it reflects back to the other question, which is when I failed, I tended to previously think a lot of why is these things happening to me? I mean, I've already shared this homeless thing, and it happened a lot of things when I was 15 until I was 18, and I was just thinking all the time, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And if I would go back in time, I would just embrace it and stop thinking about it. Because one thing happened in my life when I was around 17, when I just like, enough. I'm not gonna think, why is it happening to me? I'm just gonna think that it is happening to me and it is what it is. And when I changed that mentality, everything changed. So I felt like if I just between 15 and 17 years old also had that kind of mindset, I think I would have grown a bit more.
Yeah, awesome. And what if you had the toughest question I can ask you? Like, when let's go to the day you die, and you're at the funeral.
Yeah.
What would you like to people to talk about? Like, what was the man like? What is the...
My main idea is positivity. I would like, first of all, one rule I would say on my funeral is that people are not allowed to cry. I would like to have a huge party. Yeah, everybody's smiling, sharing positivity. I would like them to speak about how many lives I affected, how much positive energy I spread throughout the world, and my motto is kindness, being kind to everybody. So I hope that on my funeral, that is the kind of legacy that I put behind myself.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And if people want to follow you, how can they do so?
So they could find me on Instagram, Maziar Nodehi, and I will very, very soon release my YouTube channel, which will be called Next Move.
Next Move.
So they will also be finding me there, and also on LinkedIn. My name is Maziar Nodehi, so they can also find me there and follow my journey. It will be a lot of content that I'm putting out there, since my mission is to inspire other people and give them role models.
And you're gonna put out a vlog from the Forbes event?
Definitely. I'm gonna put out a lot of vlogs, both from the Forbes event, but also from all of the different companies that I'm running today. Everything you will see behind the scenes of, board meetings. And I'm 27 years old, but I work with partners that is 60, 65 plus, and I show everything behind the scene, how we get investment rounds, and how they learn me and all of that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.